Part 2. Sorry about the interruption and being forced to break this into two parts, but in the middle of the video, the neighbors started a large party, and the music was so loud that I'd have had a copyright violation if I continued. Sorry about all the negativity in the first part of this, but truthfully speaking, if we're going to have a conversation about this, certain things need to be said. And so that's why I had to bring up and mention all those things. I have one more aspect of that to cover before we can move on to some more of the positive things. Most Filipinos are happy, honest, nice individuals, and you being subject to some of these swindles or scams is not likely to happen. But it does happen. There's a very small few of them that do these things, and so you have to be aware of that. I might also add that this is not exclusive to Filipinos. This happens with every human being, every race, when you're trying to have a relationship, especially when it's a long-distance relationship. This is just something you have to be aware of during that process. So, back to the conversation. The last aspect, money. Should I offer her money? Am I responsible for supporting her? Responsible for supporting her family? How much money is okay before I am being taken advantage of? How do you know if you're dealing with a good person, a good Filipina? Was the ask for money easy for her? Most Filipinos are hardworking people, and they would be extremely embarrassed and ashamed to ask for money. So if that request for money came very easy, give me $50, can I have $100? You might not be with the most honest person. Most of them would not really want to ask. It would have to be a really bad situation. How long before that first ask for money? There is no good answer to that. It's just something that you have to note mentally, as such that when or if they ask for money again, then you can compare it to that, and that can be the beginning of a series of thoughts that you need to have. Those thoughts that you need to have are: is this for support, rent, food, etc.? Did you have a conversation about this previously? Did you say, I'm gonna support you, I'm gonna support you, I'm gonna pay for your rent, I'm gonna pay for your schooling? Did you agree and now this is against that? Did you give her some money for these items and that money turns out not to be enough? Who specifically are you asked to be, are you being asked to support? Is it just for her and her mom? Is it her living away from home in an apartment by herself? Is it her living in an apartment with a male cousin or a friend? These are all things that you need to consider. They're not all cut and dry answers. It's not if she does that, she's bad, or you should watch out. These are just things that you need in the weighing of should you go ahead and disperse money, give out money. Is there any illness in the family? Is this one of multiple illnesses? Did you pay an illness last month or 2 months ago and now being asked to pay another illness? All critical questions, all important things that you really need to think about. Last and most importantly, don't give more than you can afford to. Don't neglect your own financial responsibilities. Don't raid your savings account. Many Filipinos think that Westerners, Americans, are rich. In comparison to them, you are rich. But we all know that where you come from, everything costs more. It costs more for rent. It costs more to have transportation. So you are required to have more money. You're not necessarily rich. It's just it costs more money. It pained me to have to bring up all this negativity, but we were going to have an honest conversation here, and that was just necessary. I am glad to say this negative trying to scam you thing, not all Filipinos are that way. Not some Filipinos are that way. Most of them are not that way. It's just a few. It's a very small percentage of people that would try and scam you in your time of being lovelorn, heartbroken, searching for true love, searching for your better half. You're vulnerable at these times, and these people know this, and that's what brings them out. I believe that most Filipinas are honest, nice, happy, hardworking individuals, and they would make a great spouse. You would be better for having them in your life. You'll be walking around, once you find that person and you marry that person, you'll be going, how did it take me so long to get to this happy place in my life? I promise you, you'll be better for it. It's going to be a little bit difficult getting there, meeting the right person, and flying back and forth to this country and that country, and bada bing, but it will be worth it. And so in your search for happiness, for love, I say, good luck with that. I know it's going to turn out for the positive. And once you get it done, you'll be glad you went through all this trouble. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's another video log in My Philippine Diary. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, share it with a friend. Bye-bye.